live. Wait like 2 seconds, then you should be good. And now you should be
We're
good.
live. It's the Talking Yanks pregame show.
Ba-na-na-na-na, 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 ba-na-na-na-na.
Jake
Jake
sucks.
sucks.
Rocks. What's up, everybody? Hello.
There you go. Big time.
Jake, you excited? 10 o'clock start?
Ooh, Jimmy, super excited. We'll see if the nightmare continues. I was laughing. I didn't realize that spoke to a lot of people. I was getting a lot of nightmare responses today from our recap episode the other night. And I think the other thing that's funny that people haven't factored into the nightmare yet is we're playing the Mariners now. And then if you were to follow that up with a team that could deflate the whole season, it'd be Houston. But yeah, I'm excited to stay up late and get weird on Twitter and watch, good baseball. You?
I kind of am. I kind of not. Shout out to FOCO. I know they're sponsoring the pregame show, and I'll get to the read and the ad. They're also sponsoring the postgame recap, which means I have to make one. So, if it's 10-0, Yanks are losing, I don't really have the privilege of going to sleep at 2 a.m. or whatever that would be.
Do a morning one. That'd be funny.
I guess so. I don't know how they sold it, so I guess I'd have to figure that out. But I'm hoping to not be deflated immediately.
Yes.
Because the 10 o'clock start, on the Twitter and in your own world, it's almost like, let's get funky. Isn't this wild? We're pulling an all-nighter to watch baseball. This is going to be da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to make popcorn after dinner. It's going to be a whole shebang. So if they just stink it up in the first or second inning, it's going to even more so than usual. Be like, what? I thought we were doing a sleepover thing.
Yeah. And it's, Hope is a distant friend, a former USA goalkeeper. But if there was to be any signs of it, the Yanks would have to have a hell of a West Coast trip, which we haven't said that a lot. And then we'd have to rope-a-dope ourselves into believing 8 of our next 11 games versus Boston after the break. So just play some good baseball. Let's enjoy some baseball games. And you're right. If they get punched in the mouth to start this road trip and it's just full-blown wheels off, I guess there's at least some entertainment value there. So I'm okay with it.
I don't know, man. But yeah. No, I don't know. Noivus. I like the lineup. Lineup today brought to you by FOCO. They sent us a bunch of products. I got this property of the Yankees. It's like a jersey on the inside. It's comfy. Jake got his nice, cool shirt. And, dude, they sent us this pin that I'm going to try to put on myself. Whenever someone tries to put a pin on themselves, which is a normal thing to do, I think of this girl I went to 6th grade with. Her name was Jackie.
I want to call timeout.
Yeah.
I don't think putting a pin on yourself is a normal thing to do.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll let the chat decide. This girl, Jackie, in 6th grade, we all got buttons, What about a button?
What do you mean?
Are you counting buttons? That buttons are super normal to put on yourself.
How often do you do that? How many days a year do you put a button on yourself?
Well, if you're going to put a button on yourself, you're not going to ask someone for help. You're just going to do it yourself.
Depends. If someone's close, why not?
Okay.
I would lean it's closer to normal than not normal.
I think it'd be if we were in a room and you asked me to put a button on you, I'd be like, why can't you do it? So anyway.
But if someone walked into a room wearing a button, you wouldn't say, oh, that's normal. You'd be like, oh, what's the occasion? Why are you wearing that button?
Okay, I think we're caught up on wearing it. I'm just saying the act of putting it on yourself is normal.
On a button.
I thought you meant like when you put on a button, it's not normal to put it on yourself.
Yes,
I have buttons and pins are like special occasions, like someone's running for office.
We're
Like,
talking.
They're
we're
not
on
an everyday
different-
item.
I agree with you there. We're talking something different. I'm saying someone hands you a button, says you have to wear this button today. Are you putting it on yourself with your own hands, or are you asking someone else to put it on you?
if you're offering me the button, I'm saying slap that bad boy on me, Jim.
Okay, so yeah, I just put this button on myself. It's FOCO button. And it always reminds me of this girl in sixth grade. Her name was Jackie. She went to put a button on herself and she just straight stabbed herself. And then like the button was like in her skin and like her chest. And she just started, and it was like in like this much. And they just had to pull it out. It was like surgery in the back of the bus. It was hilarious. So I got this FOCO button now in this FOCO outfit. Summer's here. Baseball's in full swing. FOCO is here to help you do that. Better than ever. Shop FOCO.com, MLB's collection, to find the latest and greatest officially licensed team gear just in time for the summer, including straw hats. We have those in the office.
Yep.
Tank tops, board shorts.
Yep.
They sent us a pair of board shorts. Got those. Slides, bobbleheads, and more. FOCO.com has the fresh fandom you need for all 162 games and beyond. What are you waiting for? Head to FOCO.com/JohnBoy. That's FOCO.com/JohnBoy and find your fandom today. Wow, find your fandom today. Use code JohnBoy15 for 15% off your order. Cool. The lineup today. Have the Yankees even tweeted it yet, or did the beat reporters just snake them?
That's a good question. I saw the beat. Let's see if the Yanks have something.
Yeah. They haven't, man. They've been snaked by the beat.
Wow, got.
I hope this isn't a trick. So the lineup today is DJ LeMahieu leading off, playing second base, Aaron Judge playing right field, batting second, Gary Sanchez in the 3-hole, Giancarlo Stanton DHing, Voit in the 5-hole. And then this is what we were very interested in. We knew that would be the 5 on the episode from today. Was, will they put Gio 6 and Glaber 7, or are they going to switch it? They did Gio 6, Glaber 7, Andujar 8, and Locastro gets a start in center field 9. So it's basically what, I don't think it's what I guessed but it's what I wanted. So I'm happy with the lineup.
Yeah, man, it's pretty nice. I mean, I guess the only thing we'd say, and a little teaser for tomorrow's episode of Talking Yanks, today's episode of Talking Yanks, it was the cluster luck. I mean, right now Andujar deserves to be above Glaber, but I'm not complaining with this lineup. This is right now this is our go lineup versus a lefty, and that's what we're seeing on the bump.
And they're facing a familiar foe in Justice Sheffield. How about that? Justice Sheffield isn't having a fantastic season. They faced him last year. They faced him in 2019, and they beat him up for a 5 spot. Who popped him that game? Let me go check. Gary hit a home run off him. Glaber had a single. And then DJ, Mike Ford had a home run. DJ got him. Cameron Maybin, Tyler Wade was there. But that Justice Sheffield is a different pitcher than he is now. Not to say he's better now or worse. He's just a different pitch mix. He scrapped the 4-seamer and became a sinker ball pitcher in 2020, I think. So, but he hasn't been good, man. So we'll see.
Knock him around. Former Yankee farmhand, the old Paxton trade. Let's rough him up.
This season, teams are slugging .538 against his sinker, .464 against the slider, .556 against the changeup. His best put away pitch is the slider at 21%, which isn't that great. Looks like the sinker's not a put away pitch at all. So if he slices and dices them, it's bad. It's not like, Taijuan Walker looked really good. They faced him. Stroman is good, but they kind of got to him. This isn't a guy that should be going 5 innings, 0 earned runs against this Yankees lineup. It's just not. So I hope we don't get the making him look like Cy Young tweets today, because it would be a guy that it's like, yeah, it shouldn't be this way. They don't need to go crazy on Justice, but they should get some hits and runners on base and a lot of action.
Yeah, I mean his last couple starts, is kind of what you circle and say this is almost the minimum. I mean, 4 innings pitched, 4 earned, 4.13 earned. He's going through it right now. And you know what? I guess that's a little interesting. You're a huge pitch mix guy. Does he mix up the pitch mix tonight? Like what is Justice Sheffield working on to be different? Because he after a nice little mini season last year, 10 starts. He's been getting pretty roughed up since middle of May. So interested to see what Justice looks like. And yeah, I mean, traffic on the bases kind of hasn't been the Yankees' problem. It's just making them touch the plate at the end.
Yeah. Righties are better off of him, but lefties fare pretty well as well. Dude, righties have a 317 batting average, a 382 on base percentage, a 917 OPS. That's really bad. Those are like usually split numbers for like, you know, everyone. Pitchers have to get outs, so usually they're not going to be crazy. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's tough, man. And baseball moves quick. I mean, you wonder, are they just letting him ride, or are we getting towards the end of him as a starter and trying something else after, you know, dude was good for them last year and thought he figured it out, but that's where baseball is a sick sport. So we'll see. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to get myself too excited because I feel like a lot of games have started out with, yeah, let's knock around this pitcher.
It's ruin a day. That used to be something we said.
Ruin a day. Look, you need to ruin a lot of people's days coming up.
I like that shirt of yours.
BBD, they take a compliment well. JJR, watch it every Wednesday. We'll be doing that tomorrow. Watch what game we do. This is a FOCO shirt on me. Go check them out. They're the best. Your Mariners are rolling out JP Crawford, talented lefty hitting shortstop. Mitch Haniger, hot start to the season, slowed down in right. Kyle Seager at third. Mainstay for the Mariners for a long time now. Ty France at first. He's having a nice year. Jake Fraley in center. He's got a look to him. Luis Torrens, former Yankees farmhand. Jake Bauers, DH, and came over from Cleveland. Dylan Moore at second, and Shed Long, Money Long, former Yankee great, batting last.
Ty France, Crawford, and Fraley are really hot. They all have 340 or above batting averages with good OPSs. They got a lot of cold hitters though, too, man. Dylan Moore's super cold. Mitch Haniger's pretty cold, like you said. Jake Bauer's cold. Torrens. That's cool.
How are you feeling about Tyone, Jimmer?
Shrug.
Yeah.
I don't know. What was his last start? It was decent, right? Or was it not?
Well, I think it's, you know, my first mini what to watch for. You know, I like to sneak a couple by you. Tyone at home this year has been pretty solid. 10 games, 3.59 ERA. It's like a good sample size now. 52.2 innings, a strikeout per inning. On the road, he's gotten absolutely mauled this year. 5 games, 17 innings pitched in 5 games with an 11.12 ERA. So, hey, hopefully that was small sample size, bad luck. His last start was the game against Anaheim, where the Yankees dominated and they just needed him to throw bullets on the hill. So he finished 5.1, 5 earned. And his start before that against the Royals was good, also at home.
Well, you take Shohei out. He's the best ever.
Yeah. And Shohei is the best ever. So
that's what I'm. Yeah. Take him out. That's what I was saying.
It's huge.
My what to watch for is I just ride with it like You need 3 runners on base before you flip the lineup over.
Counting all walks?
Yeah, I'll count walks. I don't want to, but I'll
Okay.
count them.
Okay.
Fuck the walks, man.
Maybe at least 2 of them not walks.
Okay, I like that.
How about a hit the first time through the lineup? Someone's got to get ahead.
I like 2 hits. I'll drop it to
Okay.
2 base runners, 2 hits first time through, 2 of the 9. It's not that big of an ask. It's a huge ask.
Feels like a big ask, doesn't
It
it?
feels like a huge ask.
Yeah. How about it?
Man, pitching path to victory should be pretty easy. They have an extra arm even. So maybe they use it. They kind of got a bit of a stretch here, 7 in a row, right? Or something like that, maybe more.
What is it? I mean, 6 in a row until the All-Star break.
Yeah, 6. Oh my God, I'm tired. Got to stay up till midnight, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, right.
I mean, they had the double header 2 days ago. So is anyone like out? Nestor's
I
out.
think Nestor and King, you'd like to think are out. King threw 62 pitches on Saturday. Nestor 59 on Sunday.
And their starter, they're going to be a tandem starting now.
So you'd assume they're out, and yeah, everybody else. I mean, Wandy, Litke, Sessa, Wilson, O'Day.
Loizaga is out. He threw 41 2 days ago. So I think Johnny Els is out, and I don't think Chapman should be the closer.
Then is Chad out, dude? Because if Chad and Johnny Els are out, my night just got significantly worse.
They are. They're both going to be out. It's going to be Wandy. That's why they kept Wandy and sent Tyler Wade down.
So Chapman's closing.
Is he?
Who else, dude? Chapman's closing in. We have no setup, man. Back to you in the booth.
I think it's going to be Wilson, O'Day, Litke, Wandy show with Tyone starting. Fuck, man. I just got unexcited.
I might be jumping ahead. I'm going to take the over.
I mean, Johnny Els threw 41 pitches. I don't think they're going to use him. Chad threw 37.
37 in 2 games.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're out.
I don't think they're going to use either of them. So it's Wilson, which is crazy. If it's a lead, I think they're going to try and go Wandy, O'Day, Litke.
You don't think Chapman's getting the ball in the 9th today if it's a save situation?
I can't, dude. You cannot. But Licky's been bad too, but you can't. Do you see how many, there's an article or tweet, just like how many wins, like what their record would be if Chapman wasn't blowing games? Like they'd be like 4 over 500. He's single-handedly lost 4 games recently.
Yeah.
And Jake, didn't we figure out yesterday his WAR is even
0
now? After that crazy start.
So yeah, this is gonna, if the Yankees do it pitching wise, it's gonna be pretty gritty.
Fuck, man. That was a bummer of a realization.
That was tough.
All right, moving on.
Homer draft. It's the Homer
draft.
Wow, a little BDD in there.
What are we doing? Did I win last series? Did we not make picks for the doubleheader games?
We didn't make picks for the second game. So
Should we just? I got Judge in game 1, but I feel like we should just wash it.
We can whatever.
Let's just wash it because I made that pick on Judge and then it got rained out. So like it was, then I just carried over for the next day.
Right.
So who even
And then
cares?
in the double, Gio got one. If we're doing double games,
When did you pick Gio?
I thought I picked Gio.
No, you picked
It's tough
Stanton
to
and Gary.
say. I think you get the win. Take it.
You picked Stanton and Gary. I picked Judge and Andujar for game one.
For game one? Wow. Yeah, I don't remember anything.
Well, because we did it, then that game got postponed. And then we just rolled it over for Saturday.
Right.
So I'm not going to count it.
Okay.
So that means that the Homer draft,
So
I'm
I
up
was
Have-
taking Gio in the second game, and then I would have tied it. So we're good.
I have the picks you did on Twitter for the game one of the doubleheader, and Jake, you did have Gio and Judge, but that was for game one of the doubleheader. So I don't know what you want to do with that. Jimmy, you had Stanton and DJ.
so we only didn't pick for the last game.
For the last
Yeah,
game.
technically you tweeted out picks for the game two, or for the second game of the series, game one of the doubleheader.
Now I kind of want the win.
I'm taking Gio for the second game in an illegal move for the not
Oh.
tie.
It's a wash. No one won anything. You get the first pick today.
That's so huge.
Finish the first half strong. I'm up 10-5.
Well, it's Aaron Judge. It's not a conversation. The big home run in Seattle, Justice Sheffield. Judge.
I'm going to take Stanton with my first pick. I like him against the lefty. He likes the marine layer, so he's a big fan of that. Last time he was out west, he was in San Diego, popping homers like boner pills. So I'm going to take Stanton with my first pick. And with my second pick, yeah, fuck it, dude. I'm going to take Gary.
Love that.
Gary knows the relievers that are going to be available. He's tuned in.
Ooh, I like that. Those
That's
are
a
good
big,
picks,
big,
Jim.
that's a big move by me. Doesn't pay
Those are
off.
good
I'm
picks.
fucked.
Those are good picks. I think I may. I think I might. I think I'm gonna go with Gio.
You wanted him?
Saved me yesterday, taking him today.
Do it. Yawning. What do you
Big
think the over under
yawns.
is? Dude, how am I gonna stay awake?
I don't know.
I'm making a pizza after this. Maybe that will keep me up a little bit.
That's what they say. If you're getting tired, eat a pizza.
Well, I'm making it, so it won't be too heavy. I got some fresh mats. I got some
Ooh, fresh
basil.
mozzarella, huh?
Ba. Let me find the DraftKings over under. They emailed it to me.
I have it if you want me to just tell you.
The DraftKings one?
Yes, that's where I go to look at my over unders
Nice.
using promo code John Boy.
Hell yeah. What is it, BBD?
9.5.
Jake's taking the over.
I took the over.
I'm gonna take the over too. Everyone's on the over. Public's on the over. We're on the over.
I mean,
Sever-
if it's a Tyone Sheffield pitchers duel, maybe the sport's not for me.
No, that's West Coast baseball.
Yeah.
That's the 10 o'clock start time. A Tyone Sheffield pitchers duel. It plays into the narrative.
But you're on the over.
Yeah, I'm on the over.
Okay.
Official, I'm on the over. Do you have any premonitions? I think Siegel might fall out of the sky.
You're going go out of the sky.
Yeah. I just see it,
Okay.
man.
Oh no. No.
Oh, what did you see?
No. I don't want to say it.
Say it.
I'm going to type it to BBD so he says it.
Okay.
because I don't want to say it.
Oh no.
No, eat shit.
Jake sees extra innings for the people.
Like somehow after an off day, we're out of pitchers because we used our two best bullpen arms to their maximum degree. And now we have our long relievers are double starting pitchers. So the day we start a West Coast trip, it just adds up.
That's rude.
It's messed up. I hate it. I hate it.
Man. The pitching stuff really bummed me out.
Yeah, dude. That was tough.
Who would pitch if they go extras? Who would they let die? Wilson?
I don't know. Sessa?
Sessa. Be the Yes. How about that, dude? How about they beat up Sheffield. Tyone skirts through 5. He goes 5 innings pitched, 3 earned runs. Yankees push 6 across from Sheffield. Then they hand it to Sessa for the 4-inning save while the Yankees beat up their bullpen. That's the formula.
That's huge. Big storm, huh?
Dude, it was like I felt like I was in the Battle of the Bulge driving home. Tree limbs falling left to right, land on my car, driving over them. It was wild.
There's a big lightning right behind me just now.
Probably bodes well for the game.
Your premonition blows.
It's my least favorite of the year.
Hey, if that's the pitching path to victory, Gumption Week is off to a hell of a start.
That's what I'm saying. If we gump through this, fresh bullpen the next couple days, good arms.
10-6 final. They do the same thing again. They put up a huge spot. Tyone gets to pitch 6 innings, giving up 4 or 5. And you go Sessa for 3 with a big lead to close it out.
Boom.
You got to put it in the world, Jake.
In the ether, Jim. That's what people
You
say.
got to put it out there. All right. I think that's the pregame show. Shout out FOCO. JohnBoy15 for 15% off. FOCO.com.
Foco.
Okay. With the baby.